So, you're a CPA firm, and you want to scale up, right? Outsourcing can be this incredible growth engine. But man, if you get it wrong, it can turn into a massive headache. We're going to talk about the three biggest traps you can fall into: people, process, and price. And, more importantly, we'll give you the playbook to sidestep them completely.
And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? On one hand, you've got this amazing opportunity, access to global talent, serious cost savings, but on the other, there are these hidden risks just waiting to trip you up, even if you think you're totally prepared. It's this constant tug of war between huge potential and some pretty nasty pitfalls. So that's the big question, right? How do you get all that reward without taking on all the risk? Well, that's exactly what we're here to do. In this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on the biggest mistakes firms make and hand you a simple playbook to get it right from the start. Let's dive in.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about the most important piece of the puzzle, the people. Honestly, this is where so many outsourcing relationships live or die, right from the get-go.
You know, it sounds almost too obvious to say, but it's a huge problem. Think about it. Your team's on the other side of the planet. It's so easy for simple instructions to get lost in translation, for deadlines to slip through the cracks, and that lack of a real-time connection, it can cause some serious alignment issues.
So what do? You've got to be proactive. You need to bridge that gap. A great start is setting up just a few overlapping work hours for that crucial back and forth. And please, use project management tools. That way, everyone is looking at the same playbook. A really smart strategy we're seeing is this hybrid model. You use your offshore teams for the day-to-day stuff, and then you have a nearshore accountant ready for those tasks that need a super fast, real-time answer. And that leads us to the other big people problem: picking the wrong partner. Look, there's a world of difference between a cheap, low-bid vendor and a real strategic partner. The vendor might save you a few bucks on paper today, but the partner? They get US GAAP, they feel like a genuine extension of your own team, and they're actually invested in seeing you grow. That's where the real gold is.
All right, so you've got the right people. Great. But that brings us to our second pitfall: process. Because even with an all-star team, if you don't have solid systems in place, you're looking at chaos, inconsistency, and frankly, some pretty scary security risks.
Here's a question for you. Do your offshore teams just magically know what to do? It's a surprisingly common assumption, and it's totally flawed. You can't just throw a pile of work over the fence and expect perfect results. That's a surefire recipe for inefficiency and a whole lot of mistakes.
The answer? You need a playbook. Document everything. Create step-by-step procedures for all those recurring tasks, define what a done deliverable looks like, and use tech to keep track of it all. And look, this isn't about micromanaging. It's about building a system that guarantees consistency and quality no matter which person is tackling the work.
Now, inside this whole process bucket, there is one thing that is absolutely 100% non-negotiable, and that's data security. We're talking about incredibly sensitive financial data here. Security can't be an oh-by-the-way thing. Ignoring it is probably the single biggest risk you can take when you outsource.
So how do you lock things down? First, vet your partners hard on their cybersecurity. Make sure they're up to snuff with U.S. privacy regulations. Then, restrict data access internally. Not everyone needs to see everything. And finally, use secure cloud-based tools. They give you that perfect mix of easy collaboration and tight control.
Okay, let's get to our third and final pitfall. And trust me, it's a big one. It's all about price. That temptation to just grab the lowest bid, it's powerful, but more often than not, it's a trap.
Oh yeah, we've all seen it. You get the quotes back, and there's that one number that's just way lower than the rest. It looks fantastic on paper, right? But what you can't see on that spreadsheet are all the hidden problems that are going to cost you way, way more down the road.
And this really cuts to the core of it. Let me ask you this. If you hire a cheap service that gives you shoddy work, and your own team has to waste hours fixing it, did you actually save any money? The answer is a hard no. The real cost of rework, blown deadlines, and unhappy clients is absolutely massive.
So we have to completely change how we think about this. Stop hunting for the lowest price. Start searching for the best value. And what is value? It's that perfect mix of experience, rock-solid security, and, this is critical, a partner who can actually grow with you. That's not an expense on your P&L. That's an investment in your future.
Okay, so we've walked through all the things that can go wrong. Now, let's flip it around and pull all the solutions together into a simple, actionable playbook for success. These are the key takeaways you need for a profitable partnership.
Number 1, focus on value, not price. You've got to shift your mindset. This isn't just about cutting a line item on a budget. It's a strategic investment in your firm's ability to scale. The right partner pays you back in ways that go way beyond simple cost savings.
Second thing, build a real partnership. Don't just throw tasks over the wall. Share your actual business goals with them. When your provider feels like they're truly part of your team, you get this amazing sense of loyalty and a shared drive for quality.
Third, standardize your processes. You cannot leave quality up to chance. Think of documented workflows and clear approval steps as the foundation of your entire operation. That playbook we talked about, it's your quality control guarantee. And last but not least, leverage your tech and your security. Use those awesome cloud-based platforms to make collaboration a breeze. And, I'm going to say it again, make top-tier data security a deal-breaker for any partner you even consider.
So, I'll leave you with this one final thought. Take a hard look at your own outsourcing strategy. Is it just a line item, something to cut costs for this quarter? Or is it a real investment in your future, a way to build a scalable, secure, and more profitable firm for tomorrow? The way you answer that question, well, it changes everything.